coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Okay, so when we last left off, we just had the timeout encounter where Von Drack had hypnotized the heroes before flying off and to safety, summoning back some of his minions. So let me just get one more slow counter here for Yan Yan. And the hex marker would be removed from Von Drack. He removes all status effects when he is goes into the timeout mode. So now it was the monster's turn. So he summoned back the spawn points worth of the shallow grave, and now they're going to move. So we'll start off with the necromancer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and move the boneheads in like so. So they are close, but not too close. And then the dust mages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll just hang out back here, close to Von Drack, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the only one who's going to be able to hit anything is the necromancer, who's going to have a shot at the Tusk Raider. So with the support now from the boneheads again, they are going to get 3 attacks at strength 3, and he has 2 red, a green, plus 1. So it's a save. It's a save. Save. So the heroes were unscathed. Oh, I guess I should have done Von Drack first, or Nocturne rather. So Nocturne has the movement of 8, and so he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's coming in for the Sister of Light. That's his target, but he cannot reach her. And, well, you know what? He does. He has a range there. So because he has a range of 4 with his attacks. So he is... Oh, oops, I never did the card. The card is move 1, unique 1, fight 1. Okay, so... unique. There was nothing. There's no. Oh, so this one would actually be raised. This would have been raised too by the necromancer. So that's now a rattlebone. And so the unique here is the wave 3 dead cold. So 1, 2, 3. So they're getting those 2 with the unique attack. So first the 2 red, a green, plus 1, strength 6. So the Tusk Raider takes a wound, and then the Sister of Light, who has 3 blue and a green. She actually rolled a 6, so she resisted the attack. Okay, so that and then he has 2 more attacks against the Sister of Light. So 3 blue and a green. And she resisted the attack. And the last one, wow, she resisted every attack. She is on a holy mission to destroy this vampire. Okay, so now it's back to the hero's turn. We're going to move the coin over to Nyan Yan, who is pretty badly wounded. We have no recourse for healing except for the Sister of Light. So, oh, wait, the walrus, and Rosa Hart, he's got nothing but love for his comrades. So Nyan Yan. So she will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's going to pounce over here, and I guess just try to start taking out. Sorry. So Nyan Yan is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do a pounce attack over to here, where she's going to. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's going to be better for her to start going after maybe the dust mages. So she's there. So it's 3 blue and a no 3 blue plus 2. Oh, plus a red for the pounce. She's got the Dust Mage, and they have 1 wound each. So she's got the 1, and then she has another movement. And for her last attack, no more red dice now for this attack. But 1, and they have an armor of 0 when they're all alone, so this one is also dead. So it was actually, she has plus 2 on that too, so yeah, so she would have got it regardless whether it was 1 armor or 2 armor. So that's her. So that's 2 more loot for the heroes. So a potion bandolier and a dwarven axe plus 1 strength. So yeah, you know that's really good for the Sister of Light. All right, so that's Nyan Nyan, and now we'll do the. So that's 2 Wrath for Nyan Nyan, and then we're going to. I think we have to do the Sister of Light. So she's going to go 1, 2 to here, and she's going to do her Judgment, which is cross 4, giving hexes. It's with her strength, so it's 2 red and a blue with reroll 1 dice because she is holy, and these are undead. Okay, so let's do against Von. Ooh, hold on. Yeah. Okay, she's going to do the cross ability. So she rolled a 3 and a blank there. She's going to reroll this one with a potion. So she's not hitting Von Drak, but she will hit the Necromancer. So the Necromancer is going to be hexed. But even though the wound will pass off to one of the minions. So because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, so that was hexed. So the minion dies because there was a bonehead right here within 2 of the Necromancer. So that one takes it for the Necromancer, but hexed. And so that is... let's see, so it's 1 Wrath for the Sister of Light, and then, so that was 2, and she's going to, it's a shame she didn't hex Von Drak, she's going to heal twice with her Purification ability, and that's going to give her, using heals, gives her things, so she's healing herself and the Tusk Raider, so that's 4 damage removed by 2 actions. That's why she's so great. Oh, and now she rolled a potion there too. And she can turn that into a potion, or she can turn that into a. I'm tempted to keep the potion, but you know what? I'm going to heal, and I'm going to heal Nyan Nyan 1. She can turn that into a heart as a healer, so she's going to do that. We need to keep our people alive right now. So on to the monster turn. Actually, you know what? I realized I made an error there. Nyan Nyan probably shouldn't have been able to run down there, but we'll overlook that this time. My bad. The Sister of Light didn't cheat, but Nyan Nyan did. She ran too far when she was slowed. Oops. Okay, well, asterisk on this game. And yeah, so we'll, instead of healing Nyan Nyan for that wound, we're going to just remove this token. So Nyan Nyan's back up to 4 wounds now. And what was I doing? Right, we're looking at the monster card. So the monsters are move 2 and fight 1. Okay, so they are coming after the Sister of Light here. So first off, we're going to move Von Drak over here. And he's going to attack the Sister of Light from there. And so he is doing, so she's rolling. Oh, now Sister of Light is taking the bandolier, no, the Dwarven Axe, and with the bandolier, we will use one of that bandolier to heal one of the wounds from Nyan Nyan. So now she's rolling 3 blue and a green for Von Drak. And that's 6 again. Wow, he just cannot hurt her. Second attack. Oh, I spoke too soon. And third attack. And now he's not going to feast because he is not wounded, so we don't worry about that. And then the creep actually should have attacked first. Blocked block that. Creep is strength 2. And then these guys are going to move in. So he will come there, and his buddy will stay there, and we'll spread those guys around like so. So that way, they're all within 2 of the Necromancer now, and these guys are supporting each other. So, first off, the one Dread Knight. And the first Dread Knight against Sister of Light. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting again is that pile of bones that was here. So that pile of bones would now be another rattle bone. So I've over here. What I forgot there was a pile of bones here from when the Sister of Light did the hex on that attack there. But the first thing the Duskhaven Necromancer will do is Tide of Bones. She will raise all the dead. Okay. So now we're looking. I'm going to do. Well, let's just do the Necromancer while we're on the topic of the Necromancer. So she's doing 3 attacks with strength 3. Actually, strength 2 because of the hex. So it's 3 blue and a green. So that's a save. Not a save. And not a save. So 2 more wounds on the Sister of Light. She is almost dead. She is very close to dead. And then we will take the actions of the Dread Knights. So they get 1 action each. They're each their own elite. They have a strength of 3 and a range of 3, so they can both hit her. So 3 blue and a green. Come on. That's a save. And the second one is a save. Okay. They weren't doing a unique. If they were doing a unique, you would do the overcharge action here, where they actually would have got +1 strength. Also, if they had hit, they would have done Hex and Bane, which would have been really bad. So, yeah, she's lucky to have survived that. Now it's her turn. And I think what she is going to do is she's going to use 1 action to remove the status effect from her. So that's one of 4 actions. And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. And she's going to, for her second and third action, she's going to do that judgment attack with cross. So it's 3 blue, 2 red and a blue +1. And gets a reroll 2 red and a blue. No, 2 red and 1 blue. There we go, +1 from the Dwarven axe she has now. So that's 3 and 4. That's going to hit everything. So this knight takes a wound. Where's my wounds? Okay, so this knight takes a wound. This knight takes a wound. And the Necromancer takes a wound, which is going to kill this bonehead, which turns into a rattlebone. Well, actually, I guess she could have hit the rattlebone, killed that one, and this one would turn into 1, 2. Okay, so there we go. So we're wearing them down. And then she has 1 more action. So she went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And she'll do her heal, which is cross 2, heal 1. So she'll heal herself 1, and she'll heal Nyan Nyan 1. And so that will then give her, she killed 1, 2 things and healed 1, so she's back up to 3 wrath again. And then, what I didn't consider there was Von Drack didn't have any friends helping him out. Yeah, those guys should have been close to Von Drax. So in fairness, I'm not going to go and attack Von Drax right now. If I do the 4 attacks and hit him, I could kill him and win. But really, he should have his minions close by to him. Now, that was 2 more minions killed there, so that's 2 more items. Alright, so he's going to just start off a roll an attack against the Dread Knight. So that's a blue and a green, +1. So that's 3, and their armor is 2. So that is a dead Dread Knight. So remove him, put him off to the side, and he is dead, and he leaves a bone pile. And then he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 3, 4 to remove that bone pile. He'll come to there. That's his full movement now. He still has 3 more actions. So for his next action, he will attack the other Dread Knight. That's another dead Dread Knight. So that's them removed. That's good. And it leaves a bone pile. And then, and that's another card. So many potion bandoliers. And then he has 2 more actions. So 1, 2, 3. He'll attack the bonehead over there. That's 2, and boneheads have an armor of 1, so that bonehead is dead. And that leaves a bone pile over here. And then 1, 2, 3, he'll hit that bonehead over there. That's well killed. Dead. And that leaves a bone pile over there. So, a lot of creeps are going to be coming up, but this also means now that that Necromancer has nobody to protect her anymore. So she's vulnerable and weak. That also means that I've given 3 wrath to the 1, 2, 3, 4 wrath to the Tusk Raider, which means that he is now going to be the subject of attention from all the monsters. So we'll start off with the creeps. So this one is going to come here, and this one's going to come here. And so we have 2 attacks of 2 on the Tusk Rider. So he has 2 red, 1 green, +1. They have an attack. So that little creep actually hurt him. That is not good. And then again, and that one did not hurt him. Then we do Von Drax, who's going to come over here. So now I can utilize the Necromancer as protection. Come over there as protection. And I'm going to attack. Oh, I didn't do the card. Just move. So everybody moved in position. So let's remove that wound from him. We're getting some respite here. It's just movement only. Okay, so, phew, breathe a sigh of relief. Clear the tokens. Oh, you know what I didn't do either is I didn't use my cards here. So armor, do I want to just give people more armor? I think bandolier. So I think just all 3 cards are just going to go to the trash there, and I'm going to remove 1 wound from each hero. Okay. First up is the Tusk Raider. So the Tusk Raider is going to, I think, just finish off that Necromancer. The Necromancer is not going to be able to hurt Von Drax until the Necromancer is dead. The Necromancer has 3 wounds and his armor of 2. So I'm getting, end of the round, the Tusk Raider behaves himself. So 2, and it's a blue and a green, +1. That's armor of 2, so that's a miss, actually. So it's 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah, that was a bad roll. It's a hit. So with my 4th action of the fizzy beverage, Missing the first time, managed to eliminate the Necromancer. And that is our last loot card, and it is Fashionable Cape +1 Dex. So, again, I don't think that's going to be as useful as other things. And then, oh, you know what? I did it again. I'm going to put one more wound back on the Tusk Raider and say I used one of those items to remove the status effect on him. I'm used to having them down here on the cards, seeing them on the cards, so when I put it there I was confusing myself. Alright, so I'm going to heal once. It's Tusk Raider's start. Yeah, so Tusk Raider's done. So now I'm going to choose the Sister of Light to go. She's going to heal once, so healing herself and Nian Yan, and that gives her that. And then she's going to come over to here, and she's going to, oh, that hex is gone. That hex belonged to the Necromancer. And she is going to cast Judgment to try and kill that creep and start to hurt Von Drac. So it's 2 red, a blue, +1 with a reroll. So that's 5. She doesn't need a reroll. So that's Von Drac hexed again. And that's that creep dead, but the creep does not give treasure, so Von Drac is wounded and hexed. And with her last action, so there's 1 to heal, 2 to cast that, and then, so 1 more left with her fizzy beverage. She's going to heal herself and the Tusk Raider 1 each. So that's, yeah, that puts her at the most wrath for the turn. On to the monster turn, and if we get a spawn, he's going to be dead. No. Move and fight. Okay. So there's really no point in moving Von Drac here, so he is going to go after the Sister of Light, who has the most wrath this turn. So she has, for armor, 3 blue and a green. So that's, nope. And the second attack, no. And that's 5, but he is hexed, so that one does save. But he is also Blood Drinker and Feaster, so that one is gone. So he's back up to full strength again. Yeah, my problem with my heroes here is I didn't have anything that could put status effects. If we could have got rid of some of his status things, then that would have been a much easier thing. Anyway, so that was 2 wounds on the Sister of Light. So she's down 2 wounds. And now we move the token over. It is Nian Yan. Oh, get the glare. So Nian Yan is going to go. And she's just going to have to try it. So she's going to do the pounce. She's going to do the pounce attack. So that's 3 blue and a red, +2. And that is a complete utter waste of a nice attack. And 1 more attack. 2 + 2 is 4. Not quite enough. Alright, and then who's the stronger one? I think with the Dwarven Axe, I think the Sister of Light is now the best one to do it. So she is going to attack Von Drac. Attack Nocturne, I guess he is right now. So that is 2 red, plus a blue, +1, and a reroll. So that's 3 with a 4. So we need 1 more here, so that's 4, +1 for the axe is a wound on Nocturne. So we'll just put that over here. And then second attack, is another 4. Don't need anything. That's 2 wounds. And another attack is 5. That's 3 wounds. This could be it, folks. And that is it. The Sister of Light has defeated Von Drack and Nocturne. So that was pretty intense. Like, I thought that for a while there that the heroes were going to succumb. There was only 1 princess coin left, and the heroes were getting pretty beaten up by Nocturne. I mean, once Von Drack switched into his other form, then he really took it to the heroes then. But they lasted and survived. So I know I made a few mistakes here and there in the game, but as I say, overall, you know, when you're playing, especially when you're playing solo, if you make mistakes, it's all as long as you're having a good time, you're having fun, don't worry too much about it. This was a great match, and it was still very close and exciting. And yeah, so hopefully you were able to enjoy this one too. All right, so thank you for watching the extended version, and we'll see you later.
Are you coming back to school?